On today's episode of i-Dentity, we have an inspirational chat with life coach Lesego Tau. We go out and about to Braamfontein for the Kaplan art exhibition. We check out the Quizup app and review the movie Old Fashioned in What's Appening. And we play out with Mahalia, All For You.
I am an individual with an imagination. My inner faith illuminates innovations. In a space with infinite inspiration, I was born free from all incarceration. Incredible, living infallibly, intelligent, outshine with my inner being. This is me, impeccable as ever been. I am you, you are me. This is my identity.
Good morning and welcome to i-Dentity on this beautiful Sunday morning. I'm your host, Quizup. We're in the middle of the month of July and we promise you a jam-packed episode that will leave you feeling inspired and ready for the week ahead. If you want to get in touch with us, you can do so on Facebook and Twitter. Let us know what's on your mind. Just find @i-Dentity TV Show. Alternatively, drop us an email. We are identitytvshow@gmail.com. Tomorrow, the Buddhist community starts the Auburn Festival. Auburn season is a time to express their gratitude to loved ones who have passed on. Temples hold an Auburn memorial service to enable people to pay tribute to the departed. And the service is usually held separately from the festival so that the Buddhist community can participate in the solemn and respectful remembrance in quiet reflection. Njengoba nisazi ngalo mgqibelo ozayo ngomhla we-10 olenesibhozo sizabe sibhiyoza iMandela Day apho khona sonwabela imini yokuzalwa kwale ngqwayngqwayi engutata wesizwe kwaye siqhubeka imbali yakhe nokuba nesipho sokunikela nokwenza umahluko ezimpilweni zabantu. Omnye wabantu abanesisipho udibana nathi kwivenkile yethu yekofu. Apha kwi-i-Dentity sizama kangangoko sinako ukuba sinidibanisa nabantu abanentshiseko, abanesipho, abaphumelelayo kwaye besenza kulukhulu eluntwini. And today we have none other than Lesego Tau. Abuti ukaifet.
Ibuye hantle mme. Abuti Lesego Tau.
Abuti Lesego Tau.
Yeah, you have to sell me, please.
Please. Oshapman.
Good in yourself.
I'm well, thank you. Welcome to i-Dentity. First things first, what hata? You're a motivational speaker, you know.
Okay.
Were you the type of child who wanted to grow up being a motivational speaker?
I'll give it a big yes.
Okay.
My family used to love it when I speak, and they'll just listen to my funny content all the time. And growing up as a child, of course, you can't realize that you are into speaking. You love it. How you start wondering, why are people looking at me?
Yeah.
So that to me said, okay, they're actually enjoying what I always say. So I actually started writing some of the things that I say, if I'm going to have family members coming in, I'm full of jokes, you know. A lot of people would know me as a very serious character, but behind closed doors, I'm a very fun guy. I always say I'm never fully dressed without a smile. I'm always wearing my smile, and it attracts a lot of people, you know. That's why I talk about.
Yeah. But you're such a happy person. Yeah. So it must say a lot about your childhood.
My childhood, now I was addicted to gambling because of Ritre. Abuti Tabiso, it's myself, and the last born. So I'm the second born Gonklu. I was addicted to gambling because I was trying to make a living. I was in mainstream education then, and I was trying to just to get pocket money for myself, just to get food. And I love to thank my teachers at school because they realized that I'm really messing up my life, you know. I know gambling from copy dice to casino, you know. I went to casino at a very young age. Sure. By age 17, I used to play casino at some of the popular casinos that you know.
You know, something that pops in my mind right now is that, okay, so this is how your foundation started, the Lesego Tau Foundation, because we're talking about thanking your teachers. Yeah. Tell us a bit about that.
I realized there's more to that gambling life and that messed up life. The Lesego Tau Education Foundation came as a need for self, you know. After high school, I never had money to go to tertiary. I had to work and study at the same time. And it's not easy, believe me. And whilst studying, I thought to myself, I need to better the young people's lives. And I decided that with the little pocket money that I have, let me just register this NPO. And I have a lot of things besides the NPO. Okay. So the whole idea of the Education Foundation, the little money that I'm making, and if you as well want to help out in the foundation, we just bring in those donations and just help out these kids to go to school, you know. And when we say we help them to go to school, to tertiary, we don't take them for those 4-year degrees, 5-year degree. We just take them for those crash courses, the ones we can afford. There's a crash course that you can take in marketing in 6 months. Okay. And if we look at the pricing, it's about 7,000. We can afford 7,000, okay, but we don't have 170,000 to take you to tertiary. So the little that we can do as a foundation, we take you to school. That's how it started. It started because I saw that there can be more beyond what I'm doing.
So what's the importance of education to a young person who has that mentality to say, and at the end of the day? What would you say to that young person? What is the importance of education?
So for a young person out there that is fooled by somebody that says education is not important, it is important. It helps you to manage the business that you want to start. It helps you to sustain your own life. It helps you to understand the dynamics and the principles of life. Education is very key, my dear. I cannot say it any more better. You can take a millionaire, a person who has all the millions, and say to him, start your own business. They will mess up that million because they don't have critical info on how to run a business. We need to rebrand what education actually means. It's self-empowerment, and you want it to help you to escalate in life.
Sure, and that's only motivational speaking.
Okay.
When it comes to motivational speaking, but oftentimes what happens is that people speak at these gatherings and motivate people, and then people don't leave with the same, zest that they had when they were in the talks. So when it's wrong gore ha ba tswa mole ba nana lo ntshiseko ukuthi nxa bafika apha phambili bazi ba ndava uLesego ethetha ukuthi mandiqhubekise lanto besitsho. How do you do that?
Most of my inspirational talks, I always tell my motivational speakers friends, we are a channel, we friends, we speak about these issues. Most of the speakers don't reach out because of they never research about their audience. I ask the person that books me, tell me about your audience, tell me about their lifestyle. What are their issues? I need to be relevant to them. You can speak to a crowd of 10,000 people. If you're not relevant, they will never hear you. Understand your audience. Research well about them.
Okay. Mandela Day is coming up.
Yeah.
So what do you have planned for the day?
We have a lot. We're actually starting on the 17th. On the 17th, we are in partnership with St. Stephen's College. We'll be teaching kids on how to package. They see the end product. Can I have this end product, please?
Please, by all means. I've been sipping my coffee.
I've been wondering how am I going to help myself. You can have one. I know it was for deco, but you sit there, you're thinking, this is an end product.
Okay.
We're going to teach these kids how does it get to this end product, packaging.
Yeah.
So on the 17th, we'll be doing that at the Senton Convention Center. The foundation is partnered with the ICC as well. We'll be doing a lot of work there. On the 18th, it will be on a Saturday. We'll be cleaning the local clinic. So you're going to the local clinic. Remember, most of the clinics are not youth-friendly. So you want to show these young people that, listen, you can actually go to the clinic and require assistance. Okay. But what more better way? Let them go and engage with these nurses. They always say nurses are always rude. Let them go and engage with them that this is our issues, these are our issues, and how can you best address us as young people? So you're going to be cleaning the whole clinic from Ward 1 to Ward 49.
Motivation, what role does spirituality have in your life?
I remember when I'm Christian, by the way. The reason I chose to be Christian is because of it promotes good morals and values, A lot of people always have a background of, why don't follow Christianity because of it doesn't have a base. I followed it personally because of its good morals and values, and it speaks to me. Empaneng he ke Mosotho. Dintho tsa setso di bohlokwa ho nna. Ha motho a re tauwe ka shekong lena ho ilo hlajwa. And ho etsa mosebetsi o itseng, I cannot reverse that. Ke etsa ntho tsa Basotho hobane Basotho ba khale ba re sileng ha tau. With that, those rituals. I'm not even apologetic about it. But I follow Christianity because of its good morals and values, and I do believe that there's a God out there.
So we're going to go into a quick word game.
Yeah.
The operative word is quick. So okay. So
I'm
prepared. Okay, so our first question is, you were just given a yacht. What would you name it?
A yacht. Ping pong.
What would you leave in your will for the person you care about the most?
A book.
What's the most outrageous thing you've ever done?
Stolen lemon twist.
What do you keep in the trunk of your car?
Tools.
What is your favorite children's story?
Love David.
What's your favorite line from any movie?
Any movie. Paid Forward.
Okay.
From August Rush.
All right. Thank you so much, Lesego, for joining us today. It was a pleasure having you on i-Dentity.
Can I have this with?
Yes, please, go ahead. We certainly learned a lot from Lesego Tau because he's a true success and he is uplifting those around him. He's proven testimony to the fact that attitude determines your altitude. Remember to hit us up on all social media portals. We are i-Dentity TV Show. Alternatively, drop us an email at identitytvshow@gmail.com and tell us what will you be doing the 67 minutes on Mandela Day. How are you going to make a difference? And remember guys, a small gesture can change someone else's life forever. Time for us to take a quick break, after which we go to Braamfontein for some artistic inspiration. Don't go anywhere, we'll be back soon.
This is my identity. This is my identity.
Welcome back to your favorite multi-faith Sunday morning show. If you just joined us, you missed out on a very inspirational chat with life coach Lesego Tau. We also want to know how you plan to give back on Mandela Day. Hit us up on Facebook, Twitter and email. You know what it is, at i-Dentity TV Show or identitytvshow@gmail.com. On to today's story. Kaplan is a creative initiative aimed at giving up-and-coming African artists of all genres the platform to develop and showcase their creative endeavors. The festivities range from music performances, poetry, fashion show, dance, including an arts and photo exhibition. And we headed down to Braamfontein to salute African creativity. Check this out.
This is my identity.
Sanbonani, Molweni, and welcome to Kaplan, a creative arts initiative where we'll be giving a platform to up-and-coming artists and experienced artists. So feel free to just join me and I will show you what it's all about. Thank you. Now we're speaking to the force behind Kaplan, two gentlemen, Wayne and Sipio. Sipio and Wayne, can you maybe take us through who is Kaplan? What is Kaplan? What happened?
Kaplan is a creative initiative that we came up with to give artists a platform to come together and network and help each other in terms of growth and what to do and what not to do.
We just thought to ourselves, what would be the best way to bring all these artists together of different genres and give them that platform. And we just thought of an exhibition, because with an exhibition you can have a group exhibition where you can just involve each and every sort of art, and that space is just going to be transformed into a network kind of type of area where everyone can just come together, from arts lovers to business people. And if you have that kind of network, you have the most important key stakeholders for you as an artist, because you've got people that are going to buy and you've got people that are going to accept your work as an artist, and those two groups of people are going to elevate you as an artist, and that's basically what we're trying to do.
I'm chatting to Kiran here. He's a crafter. So Kiran, just take us through your day. What inspires you? What drives you? How did this come about, if I may ask?
Okay. I started the end of last year, and most of my stuff's based on sort of natural and sort of authentic things. So I use a lot of natural materials, so wood, willow branches, some feathers, the stones as well. Like I find a lot of my stones by rivers, but any sort of stone that sort of catches my eye and is quite unique in its structure, and yeah, sort of end up creating things that I myself am attracted to, and I think is sort of quite authentic and more natural. yeah, I try to push those natural vibes.
I'm burying the bone in a court hearing, comparing the hair and the clothes. I put careers in jeopardy when selling the song, and I won't stop till every celebrity.
And now we're talking to Lucien Turner, an artist. How are you, Lucien?
I'm fine, thanks, and you?
I'm very well, thank you. Tell us, what inspires you? Who is Lucien?
I am an artist working in Johannesburg. I'm also a fine art teacher at high school level, so I'm teaching young artists as well. I'm inspired by moments and life, particularly the human condition, what human beings go through, what they experience, and the energy that is created from that experience. And I like to capture that. My art talks about relationships and the energies between people, and that is intrinsically spiritual in nature. Art in Africa is not removed from spirituality, and it's all inspired by spirituality. My art works in the same way.
Njengamanje namhlanje ubhuti ulethwe yini ke namhlanje njoba usho ukuthi wenza ama-art ahlukile namhlanje ubaba uzorepresenta ini?
Namhlanje sizo representa i-Man of the Past Future Band okuyi group yethu yomculo bathi iqembu ngesizulu. Yeah, iqembu lethu lomculo linabantu nabafowethu abahlukahlukene ababuye eAfrika. So size lana kuzopresenta umculo wethu esiuhlonipha kakhulu njengabantu yabo base-Afrika. Yeah, ukuthi umculo wethu uhlanganisa izizwe ezahlukene zase-Afrika namasiko futhi ahlukene. So ngalo mculo lo siyakwazi ukuthi sinqamule or sivule amasango kwimingcele yase-Afrika esihlukanisayo singabantu. So sizopresenta lo mculo lo.
So I would like to know, how did art somewhat maybe try and transform or help you in your journey?
Well, I'm an artist, so every experience needs to be a trajectory for something bigger. I mean, as artists, musicians, performers, poets, we internalize our struggles in specific ways. Through music, through making these strange things.
Well guys, Nizbonele, Begumnandi, thank you to the i-Dentity team for joining us and coming to share this experience with us. Have yourselves a wonderful Sunday and God bless.
Siyabulela kwiqela leKaplan ngokusimema. Nani ningasimema uba khona into emandi enzekayo kwindawo yenu yokudumisa nasemphakathini. It's time for another short ad break, and when we come back, we check out a very cool app on what's happening, and we also review a heartwarming movie. See you on the flip side.
This is my identity. This is my identity.
Welcome back, and thank you for staying with us right here on i-Dentity. If you've just joined us, you missed out on a cool art exhibition with Kaplan, and we spoke to the founder of the Lesego Tau Foundation. Lesego shared his passion of giving back with us. If you want to see all that, catch the i-Dentity repeat right here on your favorite Mzansi channel every Thursday at 11:30. And now it's time for our media reviews, so get your awesome gadgets out and check out what's happening. Our first review is the Quizup app. You can challenge friends and meet new people who share your interests. Join a community of millions already playing the biggest trivia game in the world. I suppose it's like playing 30 seconds on a gadget. Let's check it out. First of all, Quizup is a free trivia game. You can challenge friends and meet new people who share your interests. It's arguably the biggest trivia game in the world right now. With this app, discovering like-minded people is easy and fun. You can find people based on their age, location, and interest. When you find someone you think is interesting, break the ice by starting a conversation or challenging them in a topic you are both passionate about. Then it's game on. This game challenges friends in any topic for a quick, real-time match or randomly plays other people from around the world. You can climb the ranks and claim your titles worldwide, participate in vibrant communities around topics you are passionate about, and easily discover new topics that match your interests. Each topic has a unique community where you can play, post, and interact with other people. I guess you can safely say goodbye to boredom with this app and improve your general knowledge. Jonga le app uyonwabele nabahlobo bakho. I-review yethu elandelayo ngumboniso bhanyabhanya obizwa Old Fashioned. Eli libali ngezothando noxolelwanisayo hayi phakathi kwakho nabanye abantu, kodwa nakuwe mntu.
When are you going to kiss her? So this theory of yours, I'm curious.
I don't believe that dating trains us to be good husbands and wives. It trains us to be skilled in the superficial.
Old Fashioned is a romance drama about two young adults, Claire and Amber, who, despite contrasting values on relationships before marriage, form a romantic attraction after meeting each other. Claire believes that conventional dating leads to unsuccessful marriages because couples focus more on the dating experience itself rather than getting to know each other in a way that would lead them to an informed decision to marry. Although Claire is now a devoted Christian, he was formerly a wild fraternity guy and believes that sexual temptation can be powerful enough to warrant strict personal rules, such as refusing to be alone with a woman on private property.
Go where the wind takes me, follow the warm and fuzzies.
Life just isn't all warm fuzzies.
It's not just all rules either.
Amber feels that Clay's views are too restrictive, but she's willing to comply and begin a courtship with him. The big question is whether the differences between them are wide enough to stop the courtship from leading to marriage. From a biblical perspective, this movie evokes the message of Romans 14, which is about respecting the convictions of other people's consciences by not judging them for their cautiousness and not engaging in offending activities in front of them that could entice them to denying their convictions.
Stop using the grace of God.
All things considered, this is a nice movie that I would recommend for those who like romance films. That brings us to the end of today's episode of i-Dentity. The Muslim world will probably end the fasting month of Ramadan on Thursday or Friday, depending on the sighting of the new moon. This will then mark the celebration of Eid al-Fitr either on Friday or Saturday, and we wish all our Muslim viewers Eid Mubarak. Do keep in touch with us and email identitytvshow@gmail.com. As you know, we're active on the social networking scene. If you're on Facebook, Twitter or Instagram, search for i-Dentity TV Show and connect with us with the hashtag i-Dentity. Well, that's it from me and the i-Dentity team. Goodbye and God bless. And we play out the show with Mahala Buchanan's All For You. Let's hang out again next week at 11 a.m. right here on SABC1.